What's going on, you guys? I go by the name of 98 After Dark, and thanks for tuning in to another episode on After Hours TV. Now, I know I've been gone for a really long time, and it's just, I've been busy with life, I've been busy with life. My new career that I just started a couple months back in August, I believe is when I started. And a couple other things that I've been working behind the scenes, and I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end of this video. It's just been a crazy couple months, and I've been trying to find a balance between YouTube, career goals and just life in general. It's a hard balance, but not an impossible balance, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but whatever. But anyways, back to what we are here for. Today we'll be looking at the Air Jordan 4 Fire Reds. I am extremely excited about this shoe. Not only because the Air Jordan 4 is my favorite silhouette out of all the other Air Jordans, but I'm extremely excited about it coming in its original form from 1989 when it first released. And by original form, I mean that it's coming with the OG Nike branding on the heel and on the sole of the shoe, as well as the insole of the shoe. Again, like I said, the last time we saw it in this original form was in 1989 when it first released with two other colorways. On top of my head, I can't think which ones there were, but I know the Fire Red was one of three that released back in 1989. Last time we got the Fire Red 4s were back in 2012, but they came with the Jumpman on the heel and on the sole of the shoe, which I liked them. It wasn't bad. It's just like all the other retros. They had the Jumpman instead of the Nike, and like again, I don't mind the Jumpman, but it's just something about the OG Nike branding that just makes it a little bit more chef's kiss. I know that was cringy, but yeah, man, it's just like I said, it's my favorite silhouette with, I would say, top two colorways from the Air Jordan 4s. My favorite being the white cements. Those are for sure my favorite. I would say probably top two favorite Air Jordans of all times. The white cements, and then the Fire Reds to my second favorite colorway for the Air Jordan 4s. This pair releases on November 28th on the Sneakers app as well as in stores. There was an early access, I think maybe a week ago, that some sneaker app members were able to get them early. I was one of them, but at the time I didn't have the money for them, so I kind of missed out on getting them then, and I was pretty upset about it. But I'm hoping I can get them when they release in stores. Hopefully my hookup can come in and hold me a pair, but it's very unlikely because this shoe is it's a very anticipated shoe, and I know a lot of people are excited about them just as much as I am. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Hopefully some good comes this month, because it's been a very tough month, but hopefully something good comes out of it. But yeah, let's get a closer look at them. Starting off on the sole of the shoe, you'll find three colors throughout the panels. One of them being the obvious Fire Red, the second one being white, and then third, what I like to call an off gray. And by what I mean by off gray is that, so imagine the color off white, and it's the gray version of that. So it's the color gray, but it has like greenish, beige tones to it, and it just kind of gives it an off white feel to it. The color, not the brand. And I don't know, I like to call it off gray, but I'm sure there's a specific name for it, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be called out in the comments for it. But yeah, an off gray color. The OG Nike branding on the center of the shoe comes in that Fire Red, and it just ties the sole together so perfectly. And it's something about that OG Nike branding that just, man, again, like I said earlier, chef's kiss. Moving over to the midsole, you'll find three colors: red, black, and white, with a translucent bubble towards the end of the shoe, or towards the heel of the shoe. Moving upwards on the shoe, you'll find a semi-smooth white leather throughout the shoe. And I say semi because this shoe comes very, 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 very slightly tumbled, mostly in areas where the shoe would crease, like the toe box and the heel of the shoe. It's not a bad thing because when your shoe eventually does crease after a couple of wears, it won't be as noticeable. So I know some people won't like that, some people will. It really is going to come down to preference. Towards the ankle area of the shoe, you'll find two wings opposite sides of each other. They come in a hard rubbery black plastic with the box that holds the laces in a fire red colorway. Now the netting on the shoe that comes on the tongue and underneath the wings come in a white color that matches the leather on the shoe. Underneath that white netting, you'll find black mesh. Now when I'm talking about the netting, some people call it the cage of the Air Jordan 4s, which you can find underneath the wings and underneath the laces on the tongue of the shoe. Moving upwards on the tongue past the white laces, you'll find the Air Jordan 4 patch on the center of the tongue. Nothing new, standard Air Jordan 4 patch on the center of the tongue. The Jumpman comes in, I believe, actually, before I say it wrong, let me go Google it real quick. 1 second. I'm over here saying that this is one of my favorite shoes and I can't even remember what it looks like. Again, it's been a very stressful 3 months. Don't judge me. Yeah, so the Jumpman comes in the same fire red color as the rest of the red on the shoe. Again, it's nothing out of the ordinary. Your standard Air Jordan 4 patch on the center of the tongue. Yeah. Moving to the back of the shoe, you'll find the Air Jordan 4 heel tab. This heel tab comes in a matte black with the OG Nike branding in the fire red colorway. Now, again, the only difference between this Air Jordan 4 from 2020, the fire red 4s from 2020 and the fire red 4s from 2012 is that the 2012 pair had the Jumpman and these have the OG Nike branding. Again, I prefer the OG Nike branding more than I do the Jumpman. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just hype, but this one looks 10 times better, in my opinion. The collar, the inside lining of the shoe, and the back of the tongue all come in the fire red color. The insole comes in black with the Nike logo towards the end of the heel in the fire red colorway as well. My overall thoughts about this shoe is pretty obvious. I made it obvious throughout the video that I really do like this shoe a lot. It's a good place to start my collection again because I did sell my collection a couple months ago, and it's a good shoe to start with a new collection. Not just that, but this shoe has, it's about to get real cheesy right here, but it has sentimental value to me because my first paycheck ever, that I ever worked for, like legally, I bought my first pair of Air Jordans for my first paycheck that I earned working at a restaurant when I was 16. My first paycheck, I ended up buying a pair of Air Jordan 4 Fire Reds, the 2012 pair. Actually, it might have been the Spike Lee pair, the one with the little Spike Lee towards the heel of the shoe. I can't remember on the top of my head, but I remember it was the Air Jordan 4 Fire Reds. It was one of those pairs. And man, these I bought them off eBay and they were so beat. And I paid like $200 for them at the time, and this was back in 2014, 15, around that time. And man, I thought I was clean as motherfucker. I couldn't be touched. I thought I was so clean, so fresh. But man, yeah, it'd be dope to get them again, you know, so many years later. And just man, again, man, these shoes they're dope. Again, they have a story with me, and I know I'm probably gushing over the shoe, but yeah, man, overall I give the shoe a 10. I don't care. I give this shoe a solid 10. There's nothing wrong with this shoe. Nothing wrong. You can't tell me otherwise. But yeah. Now, in the beginning of the video, I did mention that I had been working on something behind the scenes and off of YouTube. And if you haven't noticed now, it's been my t-shirts. I've been starting this clothing line. Starting off with this shirt. It's the official After Hours t-shirt. Now this collection, I call it the Mad Cow Disease, and I'll try to show you in the camera. I don't know, don't mind my awkward posing, but yeah, I started. It was an idea I had for a couple months now. I want to say since maybe June, July. I came up with this idea and I sketched it out. And one of my friends, he's actually from, I don't want to get this wrong, Singapore. He lives in Singapore, and somewhere around that area. And I sent him my sketch, and I'm a horrible artist, a drawer. So I sent him my sketch, and it was, man, it was pretty bad. So I told him, I told him exactly how I wanted everything, and I went into really good detail on how I wanted the shirt. And over the last couple of months, he slowly was sending me like updates and stuff of the design, because he's a very talented graphic designer, by the way. And I'll link his Instagram down below, and help him get a little bit more business. And man, he's just he had been real busy. He has his own life as well. So eventually, when I did get all the designs back, I ended up selling all my shoes, every single one of them, to start this collection. So if you're interested in buying a shirt, or you just want to support me and this channel, and I'm sorry, I need a burp, and just support the whole movement, man. Sorry, I got another one. And I'll link my Instagram down below. You can go check them out and check out the shirts and the little promos I had been doing. Yeah, man, it's been a little hustle, a little grind that I've been doing on the side, and hopefully it does pick up and take off, and I can do more t-shirts. I actually already have ideas for more t-shirts, and probably getting a little ahead of myself. But yeah, man, go check them out, and if you want to support the boy, you feel me? Now I want to thank y'all again for tuning in and watching my video. I know I go on and on and on sometimes, but I really do appreciate all y'all's views and likes and comments, and I do try to go through every comment usually and respond. And I know it's a small channel, and but I'm very humbled, man. I am. I know a lot of people say that, but I really am humbled. Let's keep this channel growing. I will try to do a lot more frequent videos, and try to release on a weekly basis. But it's just I've been busy, and my shoe plug that usually helps me get the shoes early to bring to y'all and bring you videos. He's been busy with life, and it's just y'all already know how 2020 has been going, man, and it's been a rough year. But hey, 2021, man, it's looking a little bit more promising, Again, thank y'all for watching, stopping by, and checking out my video, man. I'll see you guys next time.